Today's episode we're gonna talk about the Bible bubble. Now, first point is Bibles are 100% human product. No gods, no angels, no any superior forces produce, print, or manufacture or sell Bibles. I mean, when Moses should go to the mountain and bring some information to the people when the God directly not put that information to the people. I mean, why not everybody have a nuclear proof copy of the Bible? Why not? Why we should have prophets? Because actually the dark government is behind all kind of religions and Bibles. That's exactly why. And the Bibles are compilations of verses, not technical descriptions. And it's clear that it's human product. It's not talk from a superior point of view, with all dimensions, with all scales, with any specific information. And the third point is very important point. Original Bibles are not written in English. That's correct. Bibles survive many translations, many different languages. And if you translate one text, just one page, from French to German to Spanish, then to Japanese, then to English, and you compare the original text, there will be absolutely nothing with that text at the end. No way. So many words are actually mistranslated, not correctly translated. And Bibles pass too many modifications. The dark government is directly behind that. We're going to talk about that later. So, why God cannot create a ball and have to create a disc? What's the point? How come the ball is sort of what kind of more difficult or whatever? I don't see a reason, technical reason, for God that can create all kind of stuff to not be able to create a ball, yet only a disc. So why the God will choose not ball and a disc, not ball? Makes no sense. Most of the features are perfectly fit for a ball and not a disc. Anyway, so let's continue to the real points. In the Bible, there is some kind of verse, in the English version of course, that is above circle of the earth. Circle of the earth. Circle of the earth. And the flat earthers came to the conclusion that actually earth is a disc, not ball, because it's a circle. But actually the ball is also a circle. It's three-dimensional circle. From any point you walk towards the ball, you see circle. You have the perimeter of the ball. So if you watch the ball from the cosmos, you actually see a circle. And even if you took that profit into the cosmos in geostationary orbit, it will see circle. From geostationary orbit, Earth doesn't move. doesn't appear to move. And that's a very important point. Because what others say, well, why anybody can mistake a ball for circle or circle to a ball? The ball is 3D circle. If you see circle from every angle, then it's a ball. Now, the ball looks exactly like circle because actually it is a kind of circle. The diameter of the ball is complete circle, 100% pure circle. The diameter is circle. If you slice imaginary the ball at the half, you have straight line, circular line. So, but if you took the saint or whatever person, no matter how, in geostationary orbit, you're gonna see this. Exactly that. Imagine black space around it. And even on top of all, the ball doesn't appear to move from geostationary point of view. Because your rotation matches perfectly with the rotation of the ball from that perspective. The ball will remain at same position to your perspective at that, no matter how much you steer. But even if you assume that you're not in a geostationary orbit and you're a little bit lower or higher, then the ball will rotate around, but 1 per 24 hours. You have to make a time lapse of 24 hours in order to notice, to see that rotate. And that's one thing. Another thing is that actually that kind of verse says exactly above circle of the earth. It doesn't say above flat disk earth. It doesn't say that. The Bible doesn't say 100% straight earth is circle. It doesn't say God creates circle or earth. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say any kind of that. It makes some things which what others think that is a circle. But it doesn't say exactly circle or earth. And people say, well, how come the ball can have ends? How the ball can have ends? And no sense. But actually, ball also have ends. Every point of the ball is start and end point at the same time. You can count any point for start and end. Ball also have ends. It's not endless products that have no ending. And next thing is, it says exactly above circle of the earth. Above circle of the earth, not above the circular earth, or not above that circular earth. Circle of the earth, not circular earth. Circle of, circle above the earth, of the earth. Circle of the earth. That's very important thing. If you have to take that literally, it actually makes much more sense. Because the circle of the earth, what it means? It means exactly that. Earth rotates around the sun in circle pattern. Not exactly circular. It's elliptical, but close enough to the description, right? Because actually, when the ball rotates and travels around the sun, it makes a circle, right? So that means, if you took that literally, like the flat earthers used to take things literally, above circle of the earth means above circle that makes earth. Above the circle of the earth, or beyond the circle of the earth. beyond the circular orbit. So God stays in its throne above circle of the earth. What that means? Means beyond the orbit of the earth. That exactly means circle of the earth, not circular earth. Because otherwise we would say it's above the circle or earth, circular earth, or the disk earth. It is above circle of the earth. When you take your car and drive around, it's almost the same. You can make a circle from New York to Los Angeles. I mean, like you took car of your friends to make a circle. For example, another thing is why there are four corners, four directions, four ends. How can that be? Why we cannot have four quadrants? 1, 2, 3, 4. Four corners. But if you have a round object and you divide the same thing into exactly four, you have four quadrants. But that's actually still four corners. I mean, why only the straight angle should be called corner? If same thing is a little bit curved, then it's not 90-degree angle. Does that make it less corner than completely straight angle? It doesn't, right? So it's four quadrants. Actually, you can divide both four. And you have one corner, second, third, fourth. Simple as that. So the only thing that can survive all kind of translations is the number. Numbers are universal thing in the universe. The number of four. Four corners, four directions. Four directions you can have. East, west, north, south. Simple. Another thing which have some sense in the Bible again contains numbers. 7 sins. 7 sins actually means 7 defects, 7 wrongs. I mean, what is the plural of the wrong? I don't know how it's in English, but must be wrongs. You have flaws, 7 flaws of the design of the human, 7 disadvantages, things that prevent us to evolve to ultra humans, cannot have full potential of humans. That's exactly what that kind of thing. I mean, if you're too greedy, right? The greed is one of the 7 sins, which actually no sins, it's defects, wrongs, flaws, and disadvantage. If you are too greedy, obviously we cannot achieve anything. If you are too envy, obviously we kill each other, we envy each other, commit crimes, and so on. Same applies for the other mind flaws. Another thing is 7 days. It actually doesn't mean 7 days, it means 7 periods, 7 stages, maybe 7 billion years. That much makes much more sense. 7 billion years. 7 billion years. If you took the Genesis, I think that is completely ridiculous. The Genesis says what? Well, we have sun is created on the 4th day, or so, at the Genesis. And the moon, two things that divide the day from night, but that's completely opposite. We cannot have a single day. You cannot have day one without the sun. You have to put the light source first. That makes perfect sense, right? You cannot work on the dark. Otherwise, if it's dark, it's not count for day. And you cannot have light without the sun. Right. Everything has its technical explanation, but like I said, the dark government completely modify all kind of Bibles and religions to fit the dark government desire and lust for control. And actually the dark government is exactly the seven sins. Seven sins are everyday life for the dark government. Dark government is the most greedy thing that ever exists. Is the most envious thing that ever exists. Is the most all kind of other flaws, disadvantages that can possibly have. So we came to the very best part about the dark government and actually how the dark government do all that thing to work. In that corner left God's superpower technologies, aliens, UFOs, and all kind of X factors that we don't know about. Dark government makes us to don't know anything about anything else other than that. So the dark government is directly connected to fuel industry. Directly connected to the Shields program. Directly connected to the flat earth mania. And hidden closed societies, JFK, 9/11 conspiracies, all kind of conspiracies, churches, religions, controlled conflicts, wars, Bibles, Qurans. Bibles and Qurans divided to two groups, and the Bibles altered some things and add some things. The Qurans pretty much same, but few things are changed and few things are extracted. And of course, it's directly connected to the White House, the Pentagon. Like secret societies like Nazis, like the real society during the World War II, and after that, of course, and NASA. All kinds of cosmic corporations directly connected to that government. That's 100% confirmed. And of course, the regular governments are also connected to the dark government, like United Nations. That part is correct. But unfortunately, far too money is also connected to the dark government.